короче, меня чистили нахуй. Так, похуй, пошел нахуй, ты думаешь, блядь, пошли нахуй, приду, блядь, в пизду. Сдохни, тварь!
Яу! Эй! Яу! Эй!
Сука!
Here we go now! Сука, заплатить мне аригато. На реке в падике давится мхом. Мне всегда со мной я у Джиджи Панк залетает. Там раскидать на раз, уже бандит садит. Флоу этой комбы, андерграунд килл заберет ваши толпы. Тут как комбат, хук справа над ноты. Будто любая вырубая, бля, комбо.
Самобетон, сука, на пол. Девка на нахуй, таких миллион.
Come on.
Сука, сука, сука.
Влетаю в хату без стука, слышишь, сука?
Сука.
Танцевать тебе пухом.
R.I.P. Называй меня Бэтрим. Мы тут варим новый стиль. Рассекая все с кости. Весь твой рэп летит. Мы оттачиваем скилл. Каждый день разрывается биты. Мы пройдем эти дни.
Ты знаешь, что худ это наш дом. И расплавятся лица, как фарфор. Их тусовочка плотная, как двор.
Gentlemen, I know you're on the toilet watching this, consuming your coffee, drinking your beer. Maybe you're doing something you shouldn't be, like time thefting or something weirder. I don't judge, it's none of my business, but make sure you do something very important for me. Make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. If you're not already subscribed, you're missing out. And those comments, gentlemen, I really do enjoy those comments because, well, I watch a lot of YouTube and I like to leave comments too. So we'll do a little chit chat back and forth. Or spin me out, spin me out. While filming the AK-103 episode, Mr. Mayfield stepped on a nail. Mr. Mayfield, how you feeling?
Yeah, can I see the nail? So this was the nail, and I stepped on it. It's really, really rusty, and it went through my boot, on my foot. So I think that I feel not good.
Mr. Jones, you went to medical school. What's the prognosis?
Now, to be clear, I quit medical school, but this is why we have tetanus shots. You should get a tetanus shot to make sure that you don't get lockjaw.
Is that what you get lockjaw from?
Tetanus.
Really? Charles, how did you get lockjaw?
My uncle could not sleep very well sometimes growing up. Didn't require
Give me that. Okay, you're done. Now, gentlemen, the AK-103, this is going to be a Palmetto State Armory AK-103, so it's an American-made here in the States. Now, of course, is the quality going to be as good as, say, a Russian AK, or is it going to have that magic flare? To be fair, I'm not the perfect person to talk about this to, but I think I know someone better. Mr. Jones, please get over here. Hey, how you doing, man?
Hey, good.
Good. So I have a Palmetto State AK-103
Yeah,
here.
I did my review on this one.
On this particular one.
This is the exact one.
Oh,
yeah,
gosh, dang it.
Look at, just fall into my shadow once again.
All right, so I guess Mr. Jones already did a review on this particular AK-103. Now I guess
It has a shit ton of rounds on it.
So how do you think it's struggling along now?
It's doing wonderfully. You know, I think everyone, when they came out with AKs, wanted to be like, oh, Palmetto, PSA, just everything, right? Especially them coming to the AK market. It's a very purist market, you know. You know, you must only use the correct building kits, and there's a lot of elitism that goes on. But, you know, if an AK can be made completely in the USA, I mean, that's pretty awesome. Now, like you said, these are definitely not at the level of like ISMASH or something like that, but they are quite good for what they are. I mean, this one, I don't even know how many rounds this has on it at this point. How many did you just fire? Like 1,000?
On this, I probably put not that much through. I think around 500-ish.
Yeah, well, it just adds to the count, man.
I've only been here for a few days though, so
it continues to chug along. I'm continually surprised. I mean, if we take a look at the wear pattern, which actually I'm interested to see how it's looking right now.
We're taking it apart for cleaning purposes, right?
Yep. Come on, baby. There we go. Cool. Okay. See, look at that. Nice. It's held steady with the same wear for the last like 5,000 rounds it's been on.
Yeah.
It's running great. I mean, 7.62 by 39 is a pretty low pressure round. Oh, did we just pump?
Whoa, baby, he just got whacked where the sun don't shine.
All right, how much does this do a little kiss?
Let's not tell anybody
Don't
about
tell anybody about that.
You know, it is a fairly low pressure round, so It's not going to be too hard on the weapon system or anything, but you know, it's, come on, baby.
Ooh, that Zenitco'd.
It's not going to be too hard on it, but I am continually impressed with the 103 that Palmetto put out. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good rifle.
I like it for the price point. It's not that crazy.
Yeah, it's a great price point.
There's other AK manufacturers out there. It's hard to go wrong with manufacturing your own AK in your own garage with like really good parts kits if you figure out how to do it.
No doubt.
There are other AK builders, you know, Jim Fuller, of course.
Jim Fuller, of course.
Big AK builder. He does,
you know,
he does magic.
And I've got a bunch of Jim Fuller AKs, and they're wonderful. They're
Very
incredible
good.
rifles, and they don't have the feel or the fitment of these, but they're also, I think my build was $6,000.
Right.
And then
That's
another thing,
flex.
we do have to point out another thing too. This is all Zenitco'd furniture that we have on here, from the top cover to the, that's a nice sling, by the way. Where'd you get it? Zenitco'd furniture.
Onward research.
Zenitco'd furniture does help the rifle cool off more. And this particular rifle has worn Zenitco'd furniture most of its life.
Yeah.
So it should be noted that that could possibly also add to the, you know, ability of this rifle to not wear in as much. Because heat is a big player in a weapon. I don't know why I'm adjusting. I'm not talking to anybody. Is a big player in
Hello. Hello.
is a big player in a weapon wearing out.
Yes, I will say so.
I am satisfied with my Palmetto product.
Anyway, so well, hey, thanks for stopping by. That's all I needed for. I needed some like, you know, someone the audience could trust.
Not me.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
I was acting.
well, I just needed someone the audience could trust. Pop by real quick.
We have many of them, and this is just one of the many, and
I will
it's
say
awesome.
I dig it. Well, okay, I think that thanks for stopping
well,
by.
I guess
You are free
I'll-
to roam your ranch yet again.
I guess I'll leave.
All right, get out of here. So you already saw my demonstration in my other video. I'll link it, and it's going to pop up somewhere in the description. But we did a cover versus concealment, and this was our brick wall or concrete wall that we used as cover. Now, I kind of want to see what happens when you start mag dumping 7.62x39 into a solid cover such as this, and kind of what's going to happen. And to be honest, I'm really excited because I know 7.62x39 is a bigger bullet than 5.45 and has a lot more ass behind it. Ballistically speaking, they just do different weird things. So let's find out. All right, let's go see what happened. So I think it did a better job of semi-chipping away at it. I don't think it penetrated unless it was already going through some pre-existing holes. I think it definitely added the damage of one of the 50 BMG holes, that's for sure. I was kind of just mag dumping inaccurately at a upper left portion of the wall, and then my hold, so ended up impacting around this area. So pretty cool little example. 7.62x39 is, if I was gonna have to defeat a material, I'd rather have that over 5.45.
So the thing about thermodynamics, we were starting this discussion last night, it's actually pretty insane when you use it on the right subjects. There are quite a few Mormons. It's really interesting to hear their viewpoint, even though it's wrong. What I love about Noah's Ark and how it applies today is when they brought the animals in, it was male and female. It was interesting because the Greek phalanx, it worked really, really well until they met the Romans. And once they met the Romans, they realized...
I never knew Charles was so full of info like this. Mike never shows you off this side of you.
No, he keeps it a secret, and I don't know why.
Now, thanks to Mr. Jones for stopping by and giving a quick little brief synopsis on his experience with the 103. Of course, he had a lot more time and experience behind it. But just like most things on the channel, I love showing guns off to you guys. Quick little show and tell, take whatever information you can get from it and glean from it, whatever you may get. Now, so gun itself, pretty basic setup. Got a red dot, got the Purse 3, nothing too crazy. Then with the Zenitco'd furniture, gun may look heavy, but it's not that heavy. Biggest thing I'm bothering me is Christian doesn't have his cleaning rod on here. What's going on, dude?
I'm a dirty boy.
He's a dirty boy. So, well, shot it some last night. Was doing some shooting, wanted to run the AK-103, but sadly and I was doing this under nods, and the laser wasn't perfectly zeroed, and it was one of those things where we're kind of like just shooting to have fun. I didn't feel like zeroing it, so a little lazy on my part, but hey, it is what it is. I do like the 7.62x39 round. I have started off getting into 7.62x39 back when the Rona kicked off. It's one of those things where I think people often thought, hey, that 7.62 round's a little outdated, but honestly, I think if you were like a little bit more urban, I've talked about this with Blue Jean too, If you're in a little bit more of an urban setting, I could see that 7.62x39 having a little bit more of that punch in defeating barriers, that heavier round. And it's not as big as, say, a 7.62x51. I mean, of course, that's just gonna be doing way better, but it is one of those little trade-offs. Now, there is that thing about AKs that being an American, a Western man, AKs, as much as I love them, they're never gonna be as familiar in the manual of arms, and never be as fluid for me personally, unless I just trained on it and trained on it and trained on it as an AR-15. I can run an AK, I can do everything with it, right? And then do your reloads. 6 minutes later, right? Do your reload thing, get it in there. Okay, guns back out. It's gonna have its downsides of reloading quick, but I mean, if you're working with buddies and you have a team of guys to help cover you and utilizing cover, you can help mitigate that. But you never know when you're gonna have to reload as fast as possible to save your life. So that's just a factor of it, you know, it's one of those weird X factors. But it's gonna be hard to beat because the AR-15 to me is so ingrained in my, like, just DNA code of how to run and use, that it's almost like a second nature. Being like a gun guy, an American gun guy, having all this time on the AR-15. I'm sure different countries are just as squared away with their AR setups, but it's just, in my head, I think very Americanized, as you should. Greatest country on God's green earth. Well, Jim, what was the point of this video? And the point of it was to show off the Palmetto State AK-103. Palmetto State has been growing on me with the weird stuff they've been doing. I like the fact that they have affordable AR-15s. Of course, they're not gonna be like the duty use that high-speed guys are kicking indoors with. Palmetto State knows this, they know their market, and it's okay. Like, you don't have to hate on it for no reason. If it's a way to get more people into the culture of firearms ownership, then why not? And I'm gonna definitely get my hands on some future Palmetto State Armory products because I like what they're doing. I don't think it's anything bad. I just think you gotta know what its lane is for. If people are keeping it, it's kind of in its lane and it's not trying to be what it isn't, unless maybe down the road Palmetto State comes out with some crazy high quality, like duty grade AR-15. Hey, more power to them. They're their own company, they can do whatever they want. I'm a YouTube monkey dancing around on the internet showing off guns, so it's gonna be a great symbiotic relationship. That's just a quick low down dirty look at this particular firearm. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Your comments are a sacrifice to the algorithm god, a god of which who enjoys running around in the Great Plains in Idaho. So make sure you get down there. Patreon is an excellent way to support the channel. We have giveaways, we have merchandise, there's a Discord, there's early access and behind the scenes footage. So a really good time. Make sure you get in there, and it really helps out with supporting the channel. So thank you to my Patreon and Patreon people that sign up. Merchandise, also an excellent way to support the channel. As always, gentlemen, stay easy, stay steezy and breezy. I'll catch you on the flip. Au revoir.
Au revoir, Shoshana.
Au revoir. Au revoir, Shoshana. Hey, dude, I'm gonna be honest. I thought I was a big tough dude, but I'm getting a little chilly out. I didn't realize Idaho was this unforgiving to air.
Your battery get one now.
Just retain it for recording stuff.
Oh, is it for your recorder?
Yeah. Sorry, guys. Attack P off camera is asking me why I do stuff with my helmet. It's not Mike Attack P, it's a different Matt Attack P who doesn't want to be on camera. Yeah, I got the recorder up here and then just taped it down. And then I also had the GoPro I was running for that Milsom West stuff. And I had it up front too, so I had another one over here. The micro, it was like the micro SD one or USB-C or whatever. And then this one was like the other USB one.